Parents, remember, this condition is far more common than you are thinking. Hi, I'm Dr. Shikha Singh, a pediatric ophthalmologist working at Royal Phoenix Clinic, Dubai. Let's talk about something which is very common. Many parents come to me saying that their child's eyes look completely fine from outside, but still something feels off. Now this something can be lazy eye or amblyopia. Parents, remember, this condition is far more common than you are thinking. So what is lazy eye? Lazy eye or amblyopia is a condition in which one eye cannot see as clearly as the other eye. This is actually a problem of brain and not eyes. Sometimes the eyes will be completely fine from outside, but because one eye is weaker than the other eye, the brain prefers the stronger eye and shuts off the weaker eye. Hence, the child uses only one eye to see the world, and the vision in the weaker eye drops off and that eye becomes lazy eye. Fortunately, if found early, it is fully manageable. Why it happens? What are the common reasons for lazy eye? The most common reason is uncorrected refractive error. Means one eye has a higher number than the other eye and it has not been corrected with the use of glasses. Hence, the brain gets a blurred image from the weaker eye and shuts off that eye, making it a lazy eye. Second common reason, the child can have a squint where the eyes are not aligned well but they are misaligned. Hence, the brain gets two images. So to avoid double vision, the brain will shut off one image and only prefer one eye to see the world. The eye which has been shut off becomes the lazy eye. So one is a higher number in one eye. Second, squint. Third, rare cases you will have droopy eyelid or cataract, which will block the vision in one eye. And this eye again leads to poor development of this eye. These are the common reasons. But what as a parent you can see in the home and you can understand that this is a sign of amblyopia? They are small but important clues. Listen carefully. If your child is tilting his head or closing one eye while looking at the screen or while reading the textbook. Second, if the teacher in the school complains that the child is squinting often or the child is struggling to see the board. If the child complains to you that his vision is blurred. These small clues are very important. Please don't ignore them. Schedule an eye exam. What we do as a doctor to confirm that this is amblyopia. Diagnosis of amblyopia is very simple. We test each eye separately, check the number in each eye, the power in each eye. We also test for alignment and focus. Remember, the best time to screen is between 3 to 5 years, when the brain starts learning how to see well. There are some common myths for amblyopia. But before coming to that, let me tell you what are the treatment options for amblyopia. So the first thing is glasses. Any uncorrected refractive error means any eye which has a higher power, we correct them by giving glasses. The second common treatment is patching, where we patch the stronger eye and let the weaker eye see the world. We actually force the brain to use the weaker eye to see the world, and the vision in the weaker eye improves. So one glasses, second patching. The third treatment is sometimes we use eye drops instead of patching. And the fourth is vision exercise. We guide you some vision exercise which you can do at home for your child, and it will help the brain and eyes to coordinate better. But the important thing is the consistency. In the treatment, compliance is very important. Now coming to the common myths of amblyopia or lazy eye. Some parents say that even if we don't bring the child to the clinic, the amblyopia or lazy eye will fix by itself. No, it won't. You have to train the brain to use the weaker eye. The second common myth is that glasses alone will help. Many times, remember, patching is required. It's compulsory, mandatory, and it can improve the vision to a greater extent. And the third myth is that it will only happen in one eye, the other eye will always be good. Sometimes lazy eye affects both eyes. So, what you should do as a parent? The first thing is that schedule an eye exam before your child starts going to school. Second, limit the screen time. Third, encourage outdoor play. This will help the eye health growth. And the fourth important thing, stick to the plan. Even if patching feels hard at first, don't stop it. Your encouragement will help your child's vision to become better. Remember parents, early action is the key here. Early action and sticking to the plan. This will help your child to see a better vision later on in their life. Thank you so much. And in case you have any doubts, you see any of these clues or you have any doubts, just schedule an eye exam. If you find this video helpful, do share with other parents so they can also get help. Thank you.